This is an interesting question, and one that's taking place right now, right in the center of things, is South Florida, just outside Miami, Florida. Now, at the top of the education list today is this group of teachers in Miami-Dade County, something like 25% of them, we understand, who've decided not to show up for work today. Now, take a look at some of these pictures. Many of these people are teachers who participated in the sick out today to protest a bill that's now sitting on Governor Chris's desk in Florida. What is this bill, and why would it cause a quarter of the teachers to not show up today? Well, it's called SB 6. SB 6. It would link teacher pay to student performance on tests specifically. Now, Chris has until this Friday to sign the bill into law or veto it. We've decided to check with an 18-year-old student / correspondent who we think is pretty good at doing this kind of thing. His name is Noah Gray. He's a high school senior. He's at Tropical Park. You hear all the commotion. What is going on behind you? It sounds very noisy there, Noah. What's going on?
Absolutely, Rick. It is crazy out here. If you look over here, there are teachers, probably 800 to 1,000, I'd say right now. They are teachers that did not go to work today. They participated in the district-wide sick out. They called in sick or took personal days to show their opposition to SB 6. They've been out here since 8 o'clock this morning, and just now, you know, teachers coming out of school are coming here. Those that did go to the school, they're showing up here, but there are some students here as well.
Well, why are the teachers, it's their job to be there. They're being paid to teach the students. Is there another way that they can protest without failing to show up for work?
And that's exactly why not all teachers in Dade County did that. You know, there has been some criticism that the parents are saying, well, you know, they should be in the classroom. They should be looking out for our students. So that's a dilemma down here right now. But these teachers that have been here since 8 o'clock, they feel that they want to get their voice heard, and those who wanted to go to school went to school, and now they're going to come out here. We're expecting more people between 4 and 6 o'clock tonight. It's going to get bigger and louder, and we'll see what happens, Rick.
Noah, you're doing a great job under these conditions. I know you could barely hear yourself, but this measure that essentially says to teachers, we're going to judge you depending on how well your students test. Why is this so controversial? It seems to make sense to most people when they hear it, certainly at first glance.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the young people that I've been speaking with really don't like this SB 6, mainly because their teachers will get paid based on how they do on a test, and that's just one day. You know, they feel that that's just not right, that teachers shouldn't get paid like that, and that's what's really motivating all these young people to have these walkouts and sit-ins and join their teachers here and protest against it.
Noah, great. By the way, you're 18 years old, you're a high school senior, you live there in South Florida, you're doing a heck of a job. I've had to report in a situation like that where you could barely hear yourself think, and you know, you're doing fantastic work. What's your story? Why did... I know you've reached out to us before, but when did you start filing reports like this?
Well, Rick, I started something called Virgin Voting, which was a documentary I spoke to in the 2008 presidential election. I wanted to get young people involved in politics and voting. I've always been interested in broadcast and film and politics, so I decided to do something about it, interview the presidential candidates and have them speak directly to the young people, which is when I got in touch with CNN, got to work with American Morning for the election, and, you know, now I started something, virginvoting.com, trying to get young people registered to vote, out to the polls, especially for this upcoming midterm election.
What high school did I graduate from?
Hialeah High School, I believe.
This kid knows his stuff. You're a good guy. I appreciate you filing this report for us, Mr. Gray, and we'll get back to you. It's fascinating, not just the story, but the way that you were able to bring it to us right from right in the thick of things, as they say. Thanks so much again for that report.